All reactions are on Patreon, or if you want, you can pull up your copy of Sailor Moon Season 4, Episode 39. Dreams forever, fill the heavens with light, and press play on it when I press play when the timer reaches 0. I really do wonder what the movie is going to cover. I assume it's also going to be heavily Chibiusa focused. Because, yeah, there's no threat left, right? Like, maybe Helenia has some sort of last gasp at an attempt to fight back, but it seemed pretty damning at the end there. I still kind of wait for the flash forward. Oh, this is her last gasp of an attempt. They just hit the rewind button. Yes! Didn't we just do this? Why did they make it so creepy? This is a choice. Like, I think that's the reason this isn't as iconic as the Spirit Bomb, is because the heroes were scarier than the villains in this scene. all the webs are still there, though. It takes years to clean them all up. It's not like Spider-Man's webs. Those things are hard to get rid of. I mean, yeah, we good. We good. Oh, did we not good? Yeah! Giving it a shot anyway. That was an awesome shot for the record. The cinematography, I guess that reusing the word shot in case I left someone confused there. Maybe if I just toss them into space. Why didn't I think of this before? She has to be injured or something. That looked pretty horrible, right? Maybe that's why she was in shadows before, is this she's kind of fucked up? So many stairs! I wasn't figuring ceiling. Is she crying? I mean, yeah, bad day. Oh, she is. Wait. Oh, I guess you didn't know that. Wait. Like, this beef should have been way more personal. Are we getting the circus explanation finally? Okay. Why are they doing the heads like this? This is spooky. Like, I don't think that really had any reason to be spooky. I mean, I get it. Mostly. Because you started aging? Or would age? You turned evil? The Mother Gothel nonsense here, okay. I feel like this is a bit of a self-fulfilling prophecy, Dream Mirror. If you hadn't have shown her this, she wouldn't have done this. Like, I don't... Like, there's no way this would have happened. If it would just been like, oh, you just get regular old. Not like she might have been sad about that. But this is horrifying. Okay. Uh, that's Zirconia who pushed you on this path? Wait. Did we have things backwards? Did she just manipulate you into being what you are? She Yeah. Oh. Still don't get the circus thing. Like, I mean, I don't. Yeah, I can't really sympathize with you. You went a little bit too evil relative to the backstory you had there. Not a little. You went way too evil, but no, you had to rub it in, Usagi. She already lost. Ooh, come on. I mean, feel like there's happier futures. Maybe you could talk her into helping you, if anything else, living old and ugly, but you could be happier. I mean, that's one way to stop her from being sympathetic for you. I mean, I feel like you brought pretty much all of this on yourself. Like, I would really like to know the origin of zirconia at this point. The backstory does work, for the record. It works well enough. No, that's totally different feeling. I'd love if she looked over. Really? Because this sure feels like winning. Wonder, is somebody still up here? Wow. Wow, I really didn't expect. I expected something different to happen. Like either she gets reformed last second or. Okay. I. Wow. Wow. I kind of like that. In her last moment, she still clung to the same horrible ideas that put her in the bad situation she was in the first place. Still not totally clear. Yeah, like I never took Zirconia to be the instigator of the situation. I did not think this one through. You don't know how to fall faster, do you? Yeah, yeah. Aerodynamics, hurry! There you go. That's still no, that you're not doing it right. Maybe I don't think any of your magic powers can prevent a bad fall. I'm sure you can come up with something. Not like that. There's a way. Last second help? Really? Or okay, from the regular moon. Okay. All right. The wedding dress of destiny came back. I like that it's the attack music. In fact, this would probably make you fall more slowly. The moon wants Chibiusa to die. Like, we gotta slow her down however we can. Let's do it. No! How is she falling faster? No! That's why it's an attack, because there's a monster instigating this. I did. I mean, I know they're fine, but they are at least pushing it to the real limits here. I mean, this is a little confusing in several ways if Usagi did die here. That is a real paradox that would get created right there. I dream of a trampoline at the moment. Man, I'm still kind of stuck on the ending for Nihilenia. That is the easily, like, still alive, but the darkest ending for any of the main antagonists. That was just like, she didn't change really at all. And I mean that in a good way. Like, she was still stuck in her own horrible vision for how things had to be. Right up to the end. No. No, he's not. Yes, yes. Well, I don't care what reason you have to leave, but do it. Yes! Woohoo! Booyah! Yes. Uh, oh, God. That's better. That's fine. Uh, he looks like he's 20. Start an actual circus, perhaps? They look kind of weird at this point, wearing normal clothes but still having the hairdos. I really hope you're wrong, but anyway. Season 4! That's the end, right? Yeah, season 4 I really came around on. Broadly. Like, it's still the worst season so far, but that's no longer with the same disdain I would have said it in the first half of the season. For one, well, most of the stuff I didn't like about the season kind of leveled out, and became less of a problem the further in we got. Uh, Not least of which was the lieutenant groups I grew really fond of for different reasons. The broad gimmick of the Amazon trio still sucks, and I wish that had been completely reworked. But as characters, they had a really engaging, entire entire deal. You know, the lack of dreams leading them to their own desire to pursue anything resembling humanity. I really love that idea. Both the Amazonas Quartet and Helenia being so obsessed with maintaining their youth. For different reasons, but still same general idea. Is a really decent angle on things, and is, for Helenia, probably one of the better actual... Even if it is petty, it's fine, because unlike some of the others, they didn't try and frame her reason for being evil as something reasonable. Really, the season 2 folks were the most irritating for me on that front. Like, season 3's flat out a death cult. like, like, ultimately, Helenia is just someone who, much like the evil queen in Snow White, became bitter over just the mere passage of time. Like, it is a simple enough motivation that it simply works. I don't find it as interesting for the Amazonas Quartet. I honestly more sympathized with them over the losing the superpowers angle. Like, yeah, that would suck. I feel you on that one, girls. That one, I'm sorry. Ooh, yeah, as far as, yeah, villain motivation, this was the strongest season. Holy shit. We didn't really get anything for Zirconia, so I guess she's the disappointing aspect of these, of this grouping. Yeah, I mean, yeah, as a general concept too, the back half of this season did better with the dream stuff than the front half. I think the risk of dreams being taken away rather than the nebulous, we must kill this person so Pegasus can't hide here, felt more harrowing, oddly enough. Even though it was probably the more PG of the two fates that the victims could face. Yeah, the back half of this season very much saved it for me. Yeah, I'm not. Let's say I was gonna rewatch Sailor Moon, which I would probably never rewatch the whole show because it's rather long. But I would probably go to the greatest hits. I would have been at one point convinced that I'd just skip season 4. Now, I would probably throw together some episodes to piece together a good story. Some of my favorite monsters of the week, the important bits. I'd be happy to do it. Maybe just a compilation of all the times that the Amazon trio was together, because they really were great as a trio. They were awesome together. I liked the Amazonas Quartet together, but it was not the same strong dynamic that those three had together. Like, I wasn't as worried about them being together in that way as much as I liked some of them individually again. This was probably Usagi's weakest season because they kind of regressed a lot of her character development that we'd seen. Again, more visible in the front half of the season, I'd say. There's still some of the broad problems with the show in general. They underuse most of the characters in a truly baffling way. I feel like the other Sailor Guardians don't really get enough times to shine. In a way that's just not justifiable in a show with this many episodes. It doesn't feel right that it always has to be the same framework of Usagi delivers the killing blow, so even an episode about, say, Sailor Jupiter ends up kind of taking a backseat to Usagi and Chibiusa showing up and being like, and we'll deliver the final blow! Like, I feel like that was just a big mistake in general in this show, is just if you're gonna have the team, why does it have to be Sailor Moon that does the killing blow every time? I don't get it. Most of the time would be fine. She's the main character. Yeah. And even that is if the episodes that were focusing on the other Sailor Scouts focused on them more, I wouldn't care as much who delivers the killing blow. But it just feels like no one ever really gets true moments to shine because we've always got to get back to the main girl. Which, if you were gonna have that, why have all these other characters? Again, this is not a season 4 issue. This has been the entire show issue. Apparently, this movie coming up is, I'm told, the worst of the 3. So that's unfortunate. But let's see what we got next time.